Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. Let me get myself started here. Welcome to Freedom Fridays. I'm so glad that you have a second to join me today. And if you're joining me live, make sure you take a second and say hello in the chat. I have the chat open so that I can talk to you, get your responses. We can have all the fun and communication. And if you're joining me on the replay, hi in the future. I am so excited that you got a chance to join me today, either way. So, if you are joining on a replay, just say hello in the comments. I will come back and say hello to you. Make sure you share your wins. If you want to get added to the R&R check-in, tell us what R&R you did this week, and I will give you a sticker for this week. This is still very much an opportunity for you to participate, regardless of whether you're live or not. So you're like, well, what are we participating in? Well, this is a about a 2 hour-ish with all the conversation and the fun stuff we do, co-planning session where we as Black women get together and we prioritize rest and fun. Because here's the thing, it's very easy for us to prioritize work. We never have a problem doing that, but we're getting better at prioritizing rest and fun. So first we talk about what are some rest and fun things that we can actually add into our schedule so that we can be intentional about doing it, about adding more rest and fun. Then we celebrate our wins for the week. And then we start looking at our schedule and how we're going to set it up for next week. Prioritizing rest and fun. Remember, that's important here, okay? And then once we do that, we actually set up our schedule and then we wind down for the weekend because, hey, now we're actually moving into that rest time and we're able to do that without having anything running in the background because we already know what we got planned for next week. So we don't have to be freaked out. It's going to be perfect. So that's exactly what we're doing today. Yay, people are starting to join. Let me start saying hello. So hi, Kesla. It's nice to meet you. I think this is the first time we've seen you on Freedom Fridays. Welcome. Very nice to have you here. Hey, Marissa. Happy Friday. So glad you could join today, as always. I love getting on here with you guys. I'm so excited to have you here. So, if you're new or if you've been here before, just let me know. I would love to just know that. Well, and listen, I know if you've been here before, but if you're new, welcome. That's not what I was trying to say. I got my mind distracted because I was trying to multitask. Let me stop multitasking here. Okay. So if you're new and you haven't got our worksheet, it's a free worksheet. It's at freedomfridays.yourdreamstrategist.com. It's going to be the companion to everything that we're doing today, from adding in your wins to pulling out different rest and fun activities that you want to keep on your list. We're going to have like a community list. So all of those things. So we're going to have that worksheet is going to walk you through all of the steps that we're going to do. So make sure you take a second to download the worksheet. The link is pinned in the chat, and it should also be in the description of this live stream as well. So either one of those ways will be great for you to go ahead and download the link or download the workbook. So, yay, we got some other people joining. Hey, Yvonne. So glad that you could join today. Hey, Marissa. Yes, all the lovelies. So glad that all of you could join today. Thank you. I've always gotten the replays. So glad you joined live today, Kesla. That's amazing. Okay. Am I saying it right? Is it Kisla or Kesla? I want to say it right. I can easily see it being Kisla, so I'm gonna say that. That's what I'm gonna say. But welcome. I'm so glad that you joined for the replays, and I'm glad that you're here to join live today. You guys, this is fun. I can already start adding that to some of my wins. So let's go ahead and jump into that. We're celebrating our wins from the week because we know it's really easy for us to just keep going and going and going. And if we don't pause and celebrate our wins, first of all, who's celebrating them if we're not taking the time to celebrate them? And then number two, if we don't take the time to celebrate them, it's very easy to get caught in the monotony without recognizing just how much progress we've made. Because guess what, sis? You've made tons of progress. Marissa, you've made tons of progress. Yvonne, you've made tons of progress. Kisla, you've made tons of progress. Marissa, you've made tons of progress. Rashida, you've made tons of progress. So let's celebrate what that progress is today, okay? All right, so three things that we're celebrating. Let me get my three together. While I'm getting my three together, go ahead and start putting your three in the chat so that I can shout them out and celebrate them with you. I'm gonna say my first one is I'm very excited that Kisla's here today, that you get to join live. That's really fun. It's fun to meet some of the people that join on the replay because I don't always get to see you guys. Or when you guys comment, I get so excited. I'm like, that person wasn't on live and they commented. I'm a nerd. I don't care. I have no problem admitting it. So I love when you guys do that. So that's one week win for the week. Win number two. Um, I just got to a house sit this morning and it's two big dogs, Duke and Prince. Super sweet. I'm enjoying them already. Prince immediately, this cute little, he's not little, he's 65 pounds. Cute black lab got right up in my lap and was like, "You are now my best friend." So cute. So I decided to come to the co-working space so that I didn't have to worry about my laptop or anything being knocked over during the live stream. But I'm taking that as a win. I get to cuddle with these pups for the next week. Let me see. Let me see. Marissa says, "Yay for the nerds." Come on. All into the nerds. We used to make fun of, I don't think I ever made fun of nerds, but you know how people you hear people making fun of nerds. Forget that. I'm all about the nerd love. Where's the nerds at? Over here, over there, over there. Okay, I'm done. But yes, I love it. I love nerds. I'm a nerd every day, all day. Okay. Okay. So that was two wins. What's my third win for today? Let me see. My third win is Dr. Maya and I did a pre-video to our presentation that we're going to be doing at Exodus Summit next week. So I'm super, super excited about that. Dr. Maya, this is her first time doing an event like this, and she's super geeked about it. I'm super excited to speak with her. She's super cool. And we've had some really similar experiences about moving abroad. And so we shared like the backstory of our move abroad story this week in the video that I posted on my channel this week. And then when inside of Exodus Summit, we're going to talk about move abroad fails, and that's gonna be fun because I think sometimes it's very easy to romanticize moving abroad, and it don't get me wrong, it's amazing. It's such an adventure, it's a high, but then when you come off the high and when you don't have, the rosy glasses on anymore, then you're like, "Oh, wait, I didn't consider this or that or this or that." And that can land you back in the States. And that's not a bad thing. I also want to normalize it's not a bad thing to have to reset. So we're going to be talking about all of those kind of things when we get into that session next week. It's going to be a good session. I'm looking forward to it. So yes, those are my 3 wins for the week. I am pretty excited about all of them. Honestly, I have more wins. One of my very good friends, we do a call every 2 weeks. We lived in Denver at the same time. We met in Spain and then we co-lived for a while in Denver. And then I moved to Costa Rica and we've kept in touch since then. And so we did a call this week and she said something so sweet and so kind. She said, I'm going there for a wedding at the end, going to Denver for a wedding at the end of the month. And she said, I know you've been working really hard on your sales funnel. I don't know if this is weird or not, but I would love for you to like show me, like give me a walkthrough of your website and your sales funnel because I know you don't have a lot of people don't know what that means or how much work that is, but I get it. So I would love for you to walk through it with me. And I was like, do that. I, I was such a nerd about it. And I was like, oh, for sure. So that's another one too. That'll be my fourth one. It was very sweet. It was very kind. I was very grateful that she offered to let me share some of that with her because a lot of people that kind of just goes over their head. So I found that a lot of fun. Okay, so let's check out some wins. Marissa said, Rashadat, I'm not able to go to Exodus Summit, but I told my friend about your talk and you were the catalyst for her signing up. People want to hear the real. Come on. Yes, let's talk about the real, not just the romanticized, like the fun part, because it is a lot of fun. And it is also scary. It's like getting on a roller coaster. I think when I think about a roller coasters are exciting and terrifying all balled up in one. So you can either get on that roller coaster and white knuckle it like this, or you can get on that roller coaster and say, "Whee!" And I hope that by talking about the things that are scaring us or what could scare us or the things that didn't go right, that it allows us to take that white knuckle off the bar a little bit and enjoy the ride more. Like, we might get a little scared at the beginning, but then by the end of the ride, we're like, "Yeah, I got this now." So, that's the goal of it. So, thank you so much for sharing that, Marissa. I'm glad that, this talk is gonna be, impactful and helpful to some people. So, tell her if she has any questions, please send them to me beforehand. I will make sure I get every single one of them answered. We would love that. Okay. For sure. I'm also sorry to hear you're not coming, but girl, I understand. I understand. Okay, Marissa said, I'm celebrating waking up earlier. Ooh, ooh, that's really good because getting up early is not my forte. I like to rise with the sun. And if the sun is rising at 8, I want to rise at 8, not at 6. I completely get that. That's so good. And then connecting with beautiful friends. Yes, I love that as well. Exploring tapping into comedy. Okay. So are you when you say tapping into comedy, are you doing some of the comedic expression or are you like experiencing somebody else's comedic expression? Let me know that. It's so fun. And then connecting with Dr. Maya. That's yay. I'm so happy you guys connected. It was so good. I had kind of said, or Marissa and I had said on a video that they should connect. And then Dr. Maya on the set said, "Could you connect me?" And then that was easy. It just made it easy. Yes, connect these two beautiful women together. Let them get to know each other. And then interviewing Stephanie and Rashida. I missed that on Thursday because that's Stephen night, but I'm gonna go back and watch that replay. So I'm super excited about that. I'm gonna post it to my stories as well. Get some other people coming on there because I'm sure that was an amazing, amazing interview. I love it. All great things to be celebrating. I love it. Come on. I might have did I turn it off? On what is it? Lord have mercy. I could use words. What is this thing? On your iPhone, it has this thing called reactions. Okay, my reactions were off. Let's see. I turned it on now. Let's see if the reactions will do it. Oh, that's the thumbs up. Let's see. This is my reaction for the win. Come on. Is it gonna do it? It's like you do certain hand movements and it'll do the balloons, but I can't remember what the balloons are. Oh, here we go. I could just do it that way. Yes. I can start doing this when we're celebrating our wins. Come on. I like using all the technology. Do y'all think I'm crazy? Yes, it sounds like a great week. I agree, Marissa. All the claps, all the wins. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So, I've always had a dream of doing stand-up. Wow. Come on. That's amazing. That's inspiring because I could not ever see myself getting on the stage and doing stand-up. I might get up there and talk, and I might say something funny, but it will not be intentional. Believe me, I am the dry humor person. Or I'm so busy laughing at myself that everybody else laughs. That's amazing. Okay, I'm really excited to receive that experience. Okay, so how are you like doing a class, Marissa? Are you going to do a video? How are you going to step into that? That's so amazing. I'm asking because I'm like, how can I support that? That's amazing and empowering and wow, like pretty cool. Okay. And then Marissa says, awesome was Marissa Price. Lord, I could talk and I could read. Please tell us what time is early. Are you and are you doing comedy? I'm so serious. Yes. I'm curious what time is early as well, because I mean I wake up at about 6:37. Are we talking about 4:35? Like how early is early here? I know. See, I'm not the only one that's impressed by you wanting to do stand-up. That's amazing. Okay, 6:37. I get that. I'm in that vein. I'm in that vein. Hey, Keena. I'm taking my sweet time to ready for a 4-hour day at the office. Love waking up when I want. Yes, stretch and receive that. Pretty good, Keena. It is so nice to be able to. I think that's like when I first started looking at, okay, so you guys, my program is called Meant for More, and I named it that because when I was in the place where I knew I wanted to transition, it was really hard for me to put to words what I wanted. All I could say was, I want more than what I have right now. I had a huge list of things that I didn't want, but I wasn't super clear on what I did want. And so I would always say, I want more, I want more, I want more. And then as I started getting better at having this conversation with myself and getting more clear about, instead of thinking about the things that I don't want, getting more clear about the things that I do want, I knew that I never want to wake up to an alarm again, unless it's for me to get on a flight to go to go on a trip somewhere. Otherwise, I don't want to be awakened by alarms. I want the beautiful sun to awaken me in the morning. And it's that nice, like, I got a full night's sleep type thing rather than feeling like I have to get up and hurry and get up and work out and do this and do that. Like that was a huge part of what more looked like for me. So I love that Kina is like getting into this place and being like, this is what more looks like for me. A 4-hour day at the office, being able to wake up on my sweet time, on my sweet time, not on their time, on my sweet time. Like, girl, I love it. I love it. Congratulations. Yay, happy Friday. Welcome, Alicia. So glad you're here. OMG, Marissa, I could see you being great at stand-up. You are so funny unintentionally all the time. I love that. I love that. I can't wait to experience this comedy. Yes, please. Yes, please. And yes, please for doing all the dreams. No matter what dream it is, like, come on. I love that. So good. Good day to the ladies. Yes. I'm a little comedian too, fearful of the hecklers. I understand of being fearful of the hecklers, but listen, a lot of us fear the hecklers on YouTube too. But here's the beautiful thing. If you combine doing the comedy on YouTube, you can block those people and get out there and do what you love. Hey, do what you love. All right. Don't let anything stop you. I love it. I'm all into it. Yay. Hi. I love it. I love it. So many good things, so many good wins. Okay. So I love all of these wins. If you haven't shared your wins yet, please take a second to share them in the chat. I love celebrating them with you. I love celebrating you. And I love that as the one of the best thing about the wins, I think, is that it makes us pause for a second and really recount what happened this week. Because you know how you get back to work on Monday and you said, someone says, how was your weekend? And we're like, I don't even know. Like, that's because we were so busy pushing our way through it, doing more and more and more, that we didn't get a chance to be present in some of the things. So this helps us, reminds us to take a pause and be present in our week and the things that we're celebrating while we're working hard. But I also hope that it inspires us to be present in our weekend as well. And the things that we're doing for fun, like we're actually enjoying them. I said to someone the other day, they were going to a dinner, and I said, I hope you have deep belly laughs. And I try to remember that for myself. Like, when is the last time I've had a good, like, belly laugh so much that my stomach hurts? When I'm hanging out with my goddaughters, that's usually when something happens. So that would have been last weekend for me because those girls are a trip and I love every bit of it. So that's what we're celebrating. Okay. I love it. Okay. Oh, key love, I hope you go for it. The supporters will be so much louder than the hecklers. Come on. Yes, receive every bit of that. The supporters will be so much louder than the hecklers. That's bars right there, girl. That needs to be on a t-shirt. Supporters are louder than the hecklers. For all of us that are out here starting something new, trying something out of our comfort zone, yes, the supporters are louder than the hecklers. Thank you so much for saying that, Marissa. I appreciate that a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. Okay, I love it. All right. So now that we've celebrated some wins, it's time to start figuring out some stickers or giving out some stickers. So you guys, I need you to help me pick what's the sticker going to be today. I think that Alicia might be a good person to pick a sticker. I think all of us could pick a sticker, but I need a sticker for today. Someone who's like, so I want you to go to your emojis and look through and figure out which sticker do you think we should use for today? Because that's what I want to make sure we get all our stickers when we're doing our rest and our R&R check-in. So let me go ahead and get that up on the screen right now. Okay, good. So as we do every week, remember this is about reinforcing us having more rest and fun rather than bullying us to do more. Like that's the complete opposite. If you're bullying yourself to do anything, you're doing this wrong. Okay, let's not do that. Okay, so let me put in last week was the 27th. Oop, Lord. 27th. And then today is October 4th. So what we're doing right now, I want you to take a second while you're celebrating your wins and you're thinking about the wins for this week. I want you to take a second and recognize, did you take some time, at least one time this week? All I'm asking is if you take just at least one time this week to do some we call it rhythm and rituals, which are really connecting back to prioritizing rest and fun. Did you do something restful and fun intentionally for yourself this week? Now, if you're thinking to yourself, well, I only did it for like 5 minutes, or I didn't I didn't do as much as I wanted to do, or I planned to do it to do this, this, and this, but I ended up only having time for that. All of those are growing pains of adding more rest and fun in your calendar, but the fact that you did anything is a win, and that's what gives you a sticker. Because we like stickers over here, okay? We're all about the stickers. It's that positive reinforcement, it's that encouragement that every week we're building on this endeavor to actually create our soft life. This is how we start doing it. It's a mindset shift. It's a mindset shift, and then once we shift our mindset, we start shifting our behavior, and then we can reinforce that activity, that behavior by giving ourselves stickers and other rewards that we can for saying, I actually prioritize this. So, what sticker are we going to use for today? I got to put it up here. Let me see what we got in the chat. Okay, let me see. Oh, we got some good stickers. Oh, we got some good things. Let me look. Let me look. All right, okay. How do let me see. Can I get this on the other window? Of course, I don't know how to do that. Oh, let's do it this way. Here, that's what we'll do. Um, Look at me learning stuff on the fly. Okay, we don't need that yet. Okay, let's start like that. All right, so then let's see. It says, okay, good. You can only see, you won't see all the other stuff in the back. All right. Wins for this week. Alicia says, oops, Alicia, oop, where's it at? There it is. Okay. Come on. I'm alive. Yes, girl. Come on. All of that deep breath. All of that love. I'm alive. This week was hard, depression wise. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Sending so much love over your way. because I understand how that can feel. So sending you all the vibes, okay? Um, I went to I went live to talk about why the body is beautiful. You did, and I didn't get a chance to join, and I was sad. You guys have so many great lives, and I'm like, I gotta catch it on the replay. And I honored my boundaries. That's so good. You guys, man, I have like this weekend, I'm gonna be binging content because I haven't been able to keep up. Y'all got so much good content. I'm so sorry that you've had some depression this week. And I am also so grateful, all of you, on how you share your journey, on how you show up, and how you show up for yourselves and share it with the rest of us, because it's so encouraging for all of us to not just know that other people like we all know that people are going through things, but when we share it, it just creates such a deeper connection to that. And that vulnerability of allowing someone else in, I have found to be super healing. I am not going to spend a lot of time on this, but this week I watched Inside Out 2, and, that same friend that I was telling you about, I was telling her how, oh my gosh, I related to that. First of all, I love Inside Out 1. That's hands down. I've watched that movie so many times. But Inside Out 2, when they were this experience with anxiety, I've never been a person with strong anxiety, but I had an anxiety episode in January that was just like that, and I was like, "Oh my gosh," like, it was encouraging to be able to put words to it, and it was also so freeing to know my crazy was an emotion, because I can't say that I wasn't crazy. But my crazy was an emotion that just needed to be touched, that needed to be healed, and man, I just enjoyed it. So, I'm saying all of that to say, thank you for sharing your story because in that same way that I was able to relate to anxiety in that movie, we get to relate to you for that, and that brings so much healing, and so I'm so grateful, and I'm so get it, girl. Get it for putting your boundaries out there. Get it. I'm so excited about that too. I love it. Thank you for sharing that. I love it. Okay. So then Marissa said this week was so rough. Man, a couple of us are having rough weeks. I'm sorry, y'all. Listen, we're gonna have to have a stomp down Satan party because he's gonna have to get up out of here. My win was I didn't give up. Come on. Your win was you didn't give up. Yes. Another one was my God literally turned my past struggles into encouragement for a friend. That felt like magic. It is magic. It is. Y'all just get me so geeked up. I love it. Man, thank you so much for sharing that. I'm into it. I love it so much. I love it. Oh, and then we got a sticker for today. Okay, I love it. So we're going to use the cart roll sticker for today. Let me look at it. Let me find it so that I could put it in here. Cart. There we go. Okay, so that's our sticker for today. And we already started adding in some rest for this week. Okay. We already started doing it, right? Yes. Okay. And then Marissa says, hey, Keela, happy Friday, all the hugs. I'm so glad you're here. Yes, yes, thank you. Yes, come on, speak all the comedic things. I can't wait. Happy Friday. Yes, grief also hit me really hard this week. Man, I'm receiving that collective sigh of dealing with our grief. Man, I received that, you guys. Thank you so much for sharing. I know that's extremely hard. And grief is not like this linear, you experience it once and then it stops. I've had grieving experiences since that anxiety episode in January. So I get it, you guys. Thank you so much for sharing. Fun. Come on. Fun, I've been having so much fun playing tennis. Oh, that's so good. It's the highlight of my week. Rest. I'm learning to allow myself to receive instead of give. Yes, I love that too. Come on. You get some stickers. Come on, stickers, stickers, stickers. You know, I love to give out stickers. I think I love giving out stickers just as much as I love receiving them. And cartwheeling too. We need a tennis racket. That's what we need to do next week. I love it. Yay! Those things are amazing. You're gonna make me have to try tennis then. Okay, my exercise for this week. No, that's not what I meant to do. My exercise for this week while I'm dog sitting. Well, for one, I'll be taking the dogs out, but I also have a desktop that I can put on the treadmill so that I can walk and work. So we'll see how that goes. Try not to kill myself on a treadmill. Um, okay. Yvonne says, I walked downtown and back. Wow, 4 miles, which was one of my moving meditation practices for Prezuma. Prezuma. That's interesting. I've never heard of that. I'm gonna have to look that up. Getting back into the rhythm for fall. I love it. I love it. Come on. Let me do I have you on here? Yes, Yvonne, I got you on here. Listen, and I gotta fix this. The stickers need to be big. Okay? Key Love, I'm cheering for your comedy dreams. Yes, I am too, y'all. I love all of your dreams. Please do it. Any start with something. Even if you just want to share with a couple people. Maybe you do it over dinner. Have a little charcuterie board comedic event with your friends. Can I come? To try to do it when I can come visit, okay? I'm sending you so much love. Grief is so hard. It is. And grief and anxiety and depression, while they're all like in similar buckets, they're all slightly different. And honoring each of the different experiences that come with each one of those. Yeah, sending so much love and affection to all of you for this week, for any all of us experiencing those things. I love it. Okay. So, and thank you all for encouraging each other. I always appreciate that about this group that comes and joins us on Friday. It's not just me, it's all of us here together. I might be leading the conversation, but I love that this is all of us here together and it's so, so good. Alicia, your live was so uplifting. Applauding you for keeping on when depression hit. It's not easy, but we appreciate you being here. Yes, 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 yes. Ditto everything that Marissa just said. Come on. It is so good. I can't wait to go back and watch it. I love this so much. Okay, sending solace and peace of mind, Alicia the artist. I love it. Yay. That sounds so beautiful. It does. That walk sounds amazing. I'm hoping to get some good walking in this week. I'm hoping it doesn't rain anymore. Since now that Hurricane Helene has passed. Okay. Oh, no worries. There's so much to watch online and so little time. I know there's no pressure. I know it's no pressure. It's just pressure on me because I want to commune in all of it. Because I know it's so good. It's like I want to be there. But the time is coming where things are shifting for me and some more of the things, having more time for some of the things that I love, like catching things live, not just on the replay, is coming, and I'm really excited about it. So thank you for taking that shame off though. Listen, shame off. I'm not keeping any of that shame. I'm being open to receive and making and getting time to be on their live. I love it. Okay. Sending you so much love. Your live was absolutely amazing. Yes, boundaries. Come on. I love it. Yay. Thank you so much. Yes, I can't wait. Oh, you guys are getting me so excited. Inside Out 2 is so good. It had me sobbing in the theater. I'm that person too. I'm totally that person. I'd be trying to hold it in, but then I can't hold it in. I just go ahead and let it go. It was so good. Marissa also made an amazing video that inspired so many of us. Okay. Yes. Okay. You know, the one thing I don't like about YouTube, I feel like I tell it to send me notifications, but I don't be getting notifications. But then every other app wants to send me notifications when I don't want notifications. I'm like, oh, this is not helpful. So yes, I'm gonna have to this is I'm gonna have to we're gonna have to I'm gonna have to get it together. Come on, Stomp Down Saint Party. Yes, don't listen. I mean, I know Kirk Franklin made his song back in the day. We're gonna make the remix of that and make a whole party out of it. Cause when praises go up, listen, blessings come down and Satan gets out of here because we ain't got time for that. We ain't got time for that. Yes. Okay, the solar flares impacting the Earth's emotional frequencies. I felt it all week. I believe that. I totally believe that. Hey, friends. Hey, Jane Snow. So happy you could join today. And I'm so happy we connected on Janera. I'm happy we connected on Instagram too. Happy Friday. Yes, yes, yes. Your video was so good, Marissa. Listen, agreed. So good. All the vibes. To hear everyone's voices come through these comments, right? I feel like we do get to hear everybody's voices come through. It's kind of fun. I love walking in cities. So many things to see, right? You don't even need music playing. It's just you just want to hear the sounds. It's like watching a television while you're walking. It's great. I love it so much. Happy Friday with all the things. Hello, yay tennis. Does the sticker dance? Come on. I know I got to get back to giving the stickers. Okay, so listen. Here's how we're going to do here's how we're going to do the stickers. Because it's not about me holding you accountable to your rest and fun. This is about you saying to yourself, I prioritized rest and fun. So if you prioritize rest and fun, I want you to tell me in the chat sticker. That's all I need to know. Cause then I'm gonna put your sticker on here. That's it. Like this is not me bullying you to do rest and fun. This is not you bullying you to do rest and fun. All I need to know is I get a sticker, then you get a sticker. That's how this works, okay? And again, you don't have to be live to get your sticker. If you want your sticker, then come in on the comments on the video. If you're watching a replay, you don't even have to watch the replay. You know it's every Friday. Just come on there and say, "Hey, I need my sticker. I got my rest and fun in this week." That's what we're trying to do here. And be honest with yourself. Like, here's the thing, be honest with yourself. And don't bully yourself, obviously. And then start small. Start with 5 minutes. I get my sticker. 10 minutes. I really get a sticker. 30 minutes. Please. I'm on a roll. And then 30 minutes turns into 30 minutes twice a week, and then 30 minutes, and then that turns into 30 minutes 3 times a week, and then that turns into an hour 3 times a week. Adding in more rest and fun. That's what this is about. So y'all start telling me if you get a sticker, put it in the chat. I'm gonna start celebrating getting them stickers on this chart here. Okay. Oh, pre-summer ebonics. You are funny, Yvonne. You're so funny, Yvonne. I got it. Thanks so much. Yes, I love that. Okay. Thanks so much for watching. I wanted to delete that video immediately. No, after posting it. So your feedback was really right on time when I received it. I'm so glad that you did delete it. Please don't go back and delete it. I can't wait to go watch. For starting off in comedy, I've heard joining a free improv night is a good option. Come on with the ideas. I love it. They are small and intimate and encouraging spaces. There's actually a group in Charlotte that particularly goes around the city encouraging people to do improv nights. I met the owner at a power panel, a young Asian guy. I'll have to, well, you guys aren't in Charlotte, so it's not like I can share it from here, but check out the improv night. I think that sounds amazing. That's a really great suggestion, Marissa. Thank you for putting that out there. I love that. That's why I'm thinking about improv night. Okay, so Marissa had that on the docket too. Yes, I need y'all to start staggering these lifetimes. I know. Okay, I'm not the only one trying to keep up and not quite getting there. Okay, I appreciate knowing that. Thank you for sharing this. I've been learning more about planetary effects on our moods. Yeah, listen, share all the vibes, Kina, because I don't know anything about that. That's like me learning a new language and I'm into it. Just don't expect much from me yet. Like, you know how when you start learning Spanish, the only word you know is hola? But the only words I know about planetary effects is planetary effects. Okay. So start sharing all the vibes. And if, like, listen, we need to be prepared for next week because it's going to be a retrograde or whatever the different words are. Start letting us know so we could be prepared. All right. I'm looking to you as our resident planetary and crystal person. Okay. And I need somebody to teach me how to sage because I bought the sage and my roommate just thought I was smoking weed, and I've never smoked weed a day in my life. You're gonna have to teach me how to do it right. I love it. Okay. For my rest and fun sticker, I went to an artist retreat at the library. Yay! That's so fun. And yes, for the artist retreat and getting your sticker. You know, I love some stickers. Stickers. I got a whole way to say it, stickers. That's amazing. I love it. Okay, it does sound absolutely lovely. I wanna know what yeah, I swear you find some amazing things. I wanna know what the heck a artist retreat is, and I need to know if they have them at the library here, because I needs to be a part of that, okay? My goodness, this sounds amazing. Okay, so you're so welcome. Honestly, I really enjoy your videos, whatever you share. They're honest, they feel like home, and they feel so helpful. Marissa, I hope you're receiving every bit of that. Every single bit of that. That is so beautiful. What an amazing compliment. Thank you for saying that, Alicia. That's amazing. Oh, yes. Thank you so, so much. Your comment was so encouraging to me when I got it. Woo, all the self-doubt came in, and your comment had me feeling so reassured. Oh, that's amazing. That is so good. Yay. Okay. I'm so excited for the live chat about friendship breakups with Alicia Renice. Okay, that one's on Sunday. Listen, I gotta put that on my calendar today while I'm doing my schedule. Listen, I gotta start putting I gotta start putting them on my calendar because that's the only way I'm gonna get to some of them. But if it ain't if it ain't on my calendar, it ain't real, y'all. I'm gonna miss it. That's what it is. Because if it ain't on my calendar, it ain't real. I gotta get it on my calendar. Yes, you will check into this. Okay, good. Yes, they do improv night around Charlotte. So I would imagine there's other they might do it in other cities like that. I would still imagine they do. So I think you would find that I think that'll be a lot of fun. I use Sage. I used to Sage my space. Need to get back to that. See, I told you I don't have a clue how to Sage, so I'm gonna have to look up a video for that. I'm gonna need Keena to make a video on how to Sage and why am I saging and what am I saging? Because it looks cool, but I don't know all the details. Okay, for my rest and fun, I went to a resort my partner and I went on a date without the kids. That's so lovely. What kind of man, such a I love kids. I love kids, but I also love having a break from them. I'm so glad that you got a chance to take a break from your kids and to spend time with your partner. Congratulations. What an amazing one today. They feel like home, Marissa. See? Dittoed. They feel like home. I love that. And yay to the resort. I love that. So, so good. Okay. I'm so excited. Driving now, but still listening in. Of course. Of course. Doing all the things that you got to do. For sure. Okay. So, you guys, Marissa, did you tell me sticker and I missed it? See, this is why I'm gonna need y'all to say the word sticker so I make sure I don't miss it. Okay. Sticker. Sticker. We want our sticker. Janera, did you get your sticker for this week too? Y'all go ahead and take a second and let me know in the comments. Yes, you deserve that special night out. I'm giving you a sticker for it. How about that? I'm just going. So here's the thing. I don't want to decide whether it's rest and fun for you. I want you to decide for yourself because all of it sounds like rest and fun to me, but I want you to decide for yourself. If you feel it's rest and fun, you getting your sticker. Come on. Yes. Adding the stickers in. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, we got the sticker. All right. And then my rest and fun for this week. You guys, I went to Matt Miles on Tuesday, and that was a good bit of rest for me. Um listen. Okay, yes. Hashtag sticker. That is exactly how it sounds when I say it, Marissa. I love it. I went to Mad Mouse a couple weeks ago, and this guy was flirting with me, and it went totally over my head, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna be better this week. So, um, I went back this week, and it was just a lot of fun. It was fun to get out the house. Again, working from home, I love it, and it's just nice to get out and be with people and interact with people, and more than just my family because I see them too. So yes, a little bit of that. So that's what I did this week. I went to Matt Miles. I actually went last Saturday and this past Tuesday, and I'm going to go tomorrow. Now, I would love to take the dogs that I'm house sitting, but Duke is a beautiful, beautiful pit bull, but he's a big boy. He's 75 pounds, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to handle him and enjoy the walk. So I'm gonna walk them, then I'm gonna go walk me, and then I'm gonna come back and walk them again. So that's the plan for my rest and fun coming up for next week. Which reminds me, taking a second to look at the worksheet, I do have a page in here for you to actually think about today. What is the rest and fun that you want to prioritize for next week? And you don't always have to do something big. Remember, we're going to take a second in just a second to figure out what are some things that you want to put on your rest and fun list that you can choose from so that you always have something to choose from. Because I promise you, every time I'm like, oh, I got some time to rest, what am I going to do? If I don't know what I'm going to do, I end up working or just vegging out. And I want to be more intentional about my rest and fun, making sure I'm doing things that actually fill my cup. So the way that I like to do that is I like to think, well, what kind of rest and fun do I want to have next week? And I try to put it here on this tracker. Like I want to do 2 hours. And so this is I tried to let me tell you, I tried to get vegan cheesecake for my reward this week and they didn't have it. And I was so sad. And I only know one place to get it. So I got a pumpkin roll. It wasn't as great, but it was still good. So that was the reward I gave myself for like outside of getting my sticker. That was the reward that I gave myself for rest and fun for this week. But I want you to think about how you want to reward yourself for prioritizing the things that are most important to you rather than just defaulting yourself to work harder. How are you going to reward yourself? And then what are some things that you're going to do? So, instead of saying intentional rest, I know one thing that I want to do while I'm house sitting this week. They have a pool at this community. I want to go and sit out by the pool and read for at least 30 minutes this week. I want to do at least one session of that. So, 30 minutes. Did I spell minutes right? Minutes reading by the pool this week. I just got some I'm always buying books, so that's nothing new. So that's going to be one of the things. And then my objective for the week, let me see. So, I think that this week my goal is going to be 3 30-minute rest times. 3 30-minute. You see I'm doing this on the fly. So think about this for yourself. Okay. So one of my rest times that's going to be 30 minutes by the pool. I think another one of those rest times are going to be a walk without the dogs. because they're very sweet, but trying to avoid the other dogs and the humans just because they're also such big dogs. One is 75 pounds, the other one's 65 pounds. Oops, I just realized you can't see that window. Crap. Let me fix that. Um, that I want to make sure that I take at least one walk where I'm not doing it with them so that I can enjoy it a little bit more. Let's see, did I help? Okay, good. That did help. All right. So I got this is my objective for rest and fun this week is 3 30-minute sessions of rest and fun. The first one is going to be 30 minutes of reading by the pool. One is going to be a walk without the dogs. I'm not going to put a time on it because I have not really walked around here, so I don't know how far I'm gonna walk or like if I get to a dead end, I'm gonna turn around. So I don't know how long it's gonna be, and that's okay. I don't need to put a time on it. I just need to say that I've done a walk because even if I just meditate for 5 minutes, that's a thing. So I'm also gonna add some yoga time in here. So that's gonna be my third rest this week. I realized that rest for me tends to be me doing activities that make me get out of my mind and into my body. And so that's why the only one that doesn't quite fit into that is reading, but that's reading in a fun way. I'm not reading any business books because remember, it's very easy to blur that line when you start getting into personal development and all of those things while we're supposed to be resting. So think about some things that you could do that don't make you that are not helping you be better or anything like that. They're just for fun. They're just for the fun of it, okay? Maybe try to get a good deep belly laugh in this week. Okay, whatever that could be a good objective for the week to have a deep belly laugh or to have 30 minutes where you don't talk to anybody or 30 minutes where you know you need extrovert time and you get out and you talk to somebody, whatever your objective you want it to be. So then a yoga session. So now that we've said that, let's go back to what fun things should we be adding? Has anybody tried any new um fun and rest things that we need to add to the collective list so that we could keep coming back to? So remember, we've already got checking out permaculture class, earthing. Okay, there's a lot of dogs around here. So maybe I won't earth here. Maybe I'll earth in the carpet. Is carpeting, is that a thing? But either way, I'm taking my shoes off and I'm grounding myself like that. I love that. So grounding, longboarding, jazz, lounge concerts, dancing, hammocking, skating, silent book club, blowing bubbles. I need to do my goddaughters love doing that. So I could do that with my goddaughters this week too. Actually, they would really love that. Um, Run club, out with friends, nature grounding, podcast. Okay. What other rest and fun things should we add or should we try? I also, Marissa, you said today you did an artist retreat or any kind of retreat. Make sure, check that out. And then playing tennis. Um, I need to check that out too. Might have to get a partner. So, because I have I mean, I guess you just hit the ball, but I have no idea how to play tennis. I don't know the rules at all. So those were a couple things that you guys shared. Let me see what else we got going on in the chat here. Okay, goodness. Oh, we got a couple things. Okay, back at sticker. Okay, that reminds me of a dog I dog sat. A hyperactive husky. Uh-oh, this is way off. Let me do that. A hyperactive husky that got lost in DC temporarily. Long story. Oh my gosh, that would freak me out. I actually had that thought this morning. I was like, I would never want a dog sit at my house because since I live by woods, I would be worried that a coyote would come out the woods and get the dog. And I just don't need that. I don't, man, when I'm taking care of kids and dogs, I'm probably more strict than their parents are because I'm like, You might get lost on your parents' time, but you sure enough not gonna get lost on my time or her either. That is definitely a nightmare. Oh my gosh. Oh, yay, you had fun. That's good. I love it. Yeah, that's my dog said nightmare. I agree. I absolutely agree. I had a lady that said her dog gets out all the time, and she said it like it wasn't a big deal. I didn't take that dog sick. I took a different one. I was like, yeah, no, I'm sorry. I love it. Yeah, because I ain't running behind your dog. I missed what you said you had fun at. Oh, yes, to the resort. Yes, you did have fun. Okay, good. That is so good. I love that. Okay. You said, "Ooh, I would love to know what books you are reading." Okay, what books I'm reading right now. I am just about don't think I'm a nerd, or you might think well, I am a nerd. It doesn't matter. Let me just rephrase that. That's not what I'm trying to say. Um, Right now, the main thing I'm reading is I'm just about done reading through the Bible for the year. So once I like to do that every other year. So on the year I'm reading the Bible, I just do that. And then the year that I'm not reading the Bible, I just keep going through different books. Now, I am going to start a book because I put on my rest and fun that I want to read this week. And I just got it does. I have like 20 million books. Listen, I can open that up and show that to you too. Um, so when I decide what book it is, I will share it with you, but I haven't picked one yet. The last book that I read The Hawthorne Legacy, but I read something. Oh, I know what I read. Ace of Spades. It was a really good book. It was pretty suspenseful. I try to find authors that are African American. And so it was definitely a Black author. Listen, if the book has a Black person on the cover, I'm probably gonna buy it. I'm just being honest. Let me figure out the book was definitely called Ace of Spades though. Um, so let me know how you like it if you decide to try that out, Marissa. Swimming, girl. I can't swim worth of nothing, but I should get in a class so I could learn, huh? I love that. Adding that to the list. Swinging. I love that too. Okay, I know how to swing. It's been a while, but I know how to swing. And when I take my goddaughters to school in the morning, we usually get there early enough to have a little bit of time in the park. So I might have to get out and do that with them or just playing. Right. Just get out there and play. Play with anything, run around in a circle, listen, all of that, all of that. Okay, kickball leagues, ooh, I like that too. Okay, I don't have any more room on this page, but I'm gonna do this kickball leagues. I had joined the kickball league back when I was in Atlanta. But I didn't end up playing very often, so I'm gonna have to be more intentional about that this time around. But I love that idea. Um, ooh, kickball leagues does sound really fun. Then the fun is scheduled and committed to weekly, which can be a good way to not have to think about it. Agreed. That's why I'm always like, y'all pick a hobby. Picking a hobby helps automate your rest and fun. Just like stepping is my automated rest and fun. I went stepping last night. And the funny thing is lately I haven't even been feeling like going stepping. I just um sometimes with my hobbies, I just have to try something different. So I had one of those. I've been having one of those occasions, but I've been going to stepping anyway. So that's the other reason why I say have a couple different things on the list, because sometimes your body will just be like, we want to do something a little different. So, but automating it, having a hobby makes it so much easier to make sure you get more rest and fun every single week. So yes, please, 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 please make sure you do that. Okay. I'm 1,000% a nerd, so don't feel bad. Thank you for the book recommendations, for sure. Okay, so here, I can show you. Let me try to. Okay, can you see it? Yes. Okay, so Honey and Spice. I think Reese Witherspoon suggested this one. Can you see that? Nope, you can't. So this is the one that this is everything on my want to read list. Some of these I've purchased already and some of them I haven't. Make time, how to focus on what matters every day. Totally want to read that. The Power of Regret. All the Black Girls Are Activists. I definitely want to read this. Where Sleeping Girls Lie. Listen, I can tell you, I have so many books on my list. And I'm actually excited. Once I took a break from reading altogether last year, and then I'm getting back into it this year. So like I said, I'm excited to get back into books next year and really start spending some time. I think the other thing, the reason I took the break was because since I'm doing so much business development right now, I'm constantly reading and my brain was like, girl, we need a second. So I'm excited to be having more space to get back into it. I also heard, maybe one of you guys told me this. I heard Sisterhood Hills is really good as well. So I'm looking forward to that. And I've heard that human design is really amazing. I have not got into it, so I don't know a lot about it, so I don't have that. Books that I have already bought. These are all the books that I've already bought. Can you see? Nope. Let me see. I can. Oop, nope. Okay, I don't know how to. It's not gonna. Here, let me switch. Where is it at? Listen, because we could talk about books all day. So I won't spend too much more time on this, but okay, these are all the books. So I am reading the five apology languages because we hear too much talk about the love languages, but I think apologizing is a real important thing as well. And then I love Anna Grant, so I really want to check that out as well. Oh, I love this. Let me see. Oh my gosh. Kyoka and I are going to start a virtual book club. I did see that announcing next week after Exodus Summit. Okay, so yes, I'm gonna try and get into that too. And I think that'll help me get back into the rhythm and ritual of reading a little bit more. So I'm excited to do that. We realized we needed a place. Um, we realized we needed to take more time to pleasure read, yes. To read for fun, yes, I totally agree with that. I realized picking out my outfit every day is my little creative fun every morning. That's so cute, I love it. Yes, I mean, that's why people are doing the get ready with me, video every day. Oh, I love Just As I Am by Cicely Tyson. Ooh, okay. I think I need to add that to my list too. And yeah, see, I've heard human design is very fascinating. Oh, and you listen to it as an audiobook. Okay, I love that. And then this is my waking of my little inner fashionista. I love it. I love it. So fun. Okay, so I told y'all I Ace of Spades was the last book I read. I read that pretty fast. It was really good, easy read. I read that this year. So I read that in addition to some of the other things. Someday maybe like any I love these beautiful colors with black people on it. Come on. I'm reading all of those. I did read Tabitha Brown's, not this book. It was a different book. Um, her first book, not these two. So I have all of these. Oh, Pieces of Practice by Morgan Harper Nichols. See, Morgan Harper Nichols is an Enneagram 5, the same as I am. So I love reading her stuff. She also, if oh, I could totally. So um, I think I'm gonna make like a quick checklist of resources to help you jumpstart how to read, define who you are beyond your job title. And I'm gonna pull some things together. Morgan Harper Nichols has well, she does one of the books. She doesn't do all the books, but there's a series about each Enneagram number, and I want to read that book as well. So but that's not I can't be reading that for fun. That's for development because that's like a personal development book. So that's where I have to remind myself, don't that's not what we're reading right now. So as you can see, y'all, I got tons of books. I got so many books. And this is just on Apple Books. This does not include the books that I also bought on Kindle. I think I'm addicted. And it's okay. I love it. So I'm excited for the book club to come. I can't wait. All the Black Girls Are Activists is an amazing book. I'm rereading it soon. Okay. I can't wait to read it. I can't wait to read it. I love it. Okay, good. All right. So we talked about we got everybody. Did everybody get their stickers? If not, make sure you take a second to tell me in the chat. We added some things to our list for rest and fun that we can pull on to start scheduling. Also make sure you take a second and see where you can add um look up different places that you might want to do rest and fun activities again, whether it's hobbies or different places that you like to go do co-working or um, that you like to go hang out at Camp North End because they have a hammock and you don't have to put yours up. Know some different places that when you're ready to do something restful and fun and you want to get out of the house or you want to just do something a little different, you already know where you could go. So you don't have to figure it out when it's time to step into that. Because if you got to figure it out when it's time to do it, there's a good chance you're not going to do it. So make it easy for yourself. Take away decision fatigue, plan it ahead of time so that you know that you have it figured out, okay? It simplifies it so, so much. And hobbies are a good way to simplify that even more, okay? All right, so that's super, super important. So now we're stepping into this part of the the co-planning session where we actually start looking at what are the things that we need to schedule and plan for next week, okay? So the way that I like to do that is I am going to take a look at my calendar and I'm going to look at the things that I didn't oh, I don't want to put that there yet because I don't want to start the timer. So I'm going to look at the things that I didn't accomplish for last week and I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to use the Eisenhower matrix, which is on the worksheet. Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Nope. Where'd it go? I think I accidentally just closed it. Sorry about that. I did just close it. Okay. Here we go. Opened it back up. So that's what this Eisenhower matrix is for on page 6, so that you can look at the things that you didn't accomplish from this week and you can start prioritizing. Is it something that you need to do immediately next week? Is it something that you just need to reschedule, but it might not even be for next week? It might be for the week after or the week after that. Is it something that you need to delete off of your list altogether? Like it was not important and it was not urgent. Remember, we talked about this. Is this a nice to do or a need to do? If it's a nice to do, take it off the list. Okay. You don't need it. You got plenty of other things that you need to do. Prioritize what you need to do. And nice to do might come. So you could put it on your backlog list, but don't put it on your to-do list. Okay. And then if it's something that is not important to you, but for some reason it's urgent, 9 times out of 10, it's not your responsibility. Give it back to the other person. I know, like I have a friend tomorrow. She asked me and it was last minute. She asked me last night if I could help her do something tomorrow. And usually I try to say yes, especially because she's an entrepreneur as well, and I understand how hard it is to find help, but also it's very last minute and I plan to do nothing. So I had to stop and say to myself, while this is urgent or time bound for her, is that the most important way for me to spend my time? And I said to her, I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to, but I'll let you know for tomorrow. And I might not be able to do it the whole time, but I'll try my best to help out. That's me being intentional about trying to help her, but also prioritizing my needs and having boundaries with myself, because it's not just about boundaries with others. A lot of times it's our boundaries with ourselves that get us in trouble. That we're like, oh, it's okay. I could just make it work. That's you pushing over your own boundary, not somebody else. They asked you a question and you went over the boundary for them. Okay. So have good boundaries with ourselves and say, I'm sorry, I'm not able to, or I can't do the full amount, but I can do this, and have that kind of negotiation with ourselves. So that's what this Eisenhower matrix is going to help you do. Okay. So, okay. Let's take a couple seconds in the chat, and then we're going to pull out. Oh, also I just got really excited because I when I finished this journal, which I've been using it, I'm gonna give myself until I'm finished using this. And don't be surprised, this is actually gonna get used up pretty fast, as big as it is. But when I get done using this notebook, I am going to start using the Passion Planner daily, and I'll probably start showing you guys how I do my schedule on pencil and paper then. Because what I'm planning, I prefer to use a daily planner, but I also will look at my plans for the week when I'm doing my planning. So I'll have like a week layout, and then I'll move the things that need to go on the days. So that's coming in the future. I'm gonna say maybe by the end of the year. I'm pretty sure I'll be done using this planner by then, because I hate not finishing a planner. It's just a thing for me. So yes, that's coming in the future. Okay. So now let me see. I have never heard of All the Black Girls Are Activists. I'm adding that to my list. Yes. I I want to say I heard Alicia talk about it on a video, and I went and wrote it down. I can't remember where I heard the book from, but I wouldn't be surprised if I heard it from Alicia. I'm pretty sure I did. Um, Decision fatigue is so real for me. Making weekly rituals that I just repeat is helping with this. It is. Decision fatigue will keep us spinning our wheels, okay? That is why it is so important to use these 2 hours. For 2 hours, you get back so much time because you don't have to spend it spinning your wheels trying to figure out what to do next. You don't have to prioritize on the go. You can already know what your priorities are, and all you gotta do is show up and get it done. It makes it so much easier, you guys. Man, it's been so huge for me. That's a whole word. Yes, come on, good. I love this. Rituals, yes. Hashtag rituals. So, so good. Good. So inspiring. I love it. Where are the self boundaries? I need to grow in this, but self boundaries are hard. It's a thing. And I really do think self boundaries are probably more important than any other boundaries, because, especially us as Black women, us that are used to showing up for everybody, us that are used to getting things done, us that are used to always working, pushing ourselves, bullying ourselves. No one else. At some point, somebody else pushed us, but then we start internalizing it and pushing ourselves. And so, to actually counteract that, to actually release that, to actually heal it, we have to have really good self boundaries. So, yes, I might have to make a whole video on that. That would be a whole conversation. I think that'd be a good one. Y'all give me so many good ideas to do, and I appreciate every single bit of it. Let me pull out my schedule. Also, I have to say, this week I was a bit overwhelmed with my YouTube creation. Now I got it done, but I don't know about anybody else. Let me see. Let me see. YouTube video idea. Um, Self boundaries. Because I think people talk about boundaries a lot, but not always self boundaries. But man, I'm one of those people that if I don't feel like I have a method to my madness, it stresses me out. I get more overwhelmed than just like going with the flow. Like I need a method to the madness. So um my YouTube creation process is evolving, and that's stretching me out, and I'm trying to figure it out, and I don't have it figured out yet. So I was a little bit overwhelmed with that this week. I can't remember what made me tell you that, but some of the things that I'm thinking about. How are you feeling about your session at Exodus Summit? I honestly haven't had time to think about it. I've already done the outline for it, and I've already shared it with Dr. Maya. um, I think at this point, I'm really excited about it, and I'm excited about I would love I would love for it to feel similar to this, where Dr. Maya and I present, and then afterwards we get a chance to have just like a really good conversation, like like we're doing right now. And so that, because it feels like something that I do all the time, that part feels natural. That part feels easy. I think bringing another person into it adds a different dynamic to it, but I expect that to be a lot of fun. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna try. My goal is to attend every Exodus Summit um activity. And then also I need to reply back to I can't think of her name right now, but I'm going to be hosting a room as well. So, um, I'm looking forward to it. This is a huge thing for me. This is the first time I've spoke on a platform like this. I Let me rephrase that. I did a summit earlier this year, but this is the first summit that I'm doing for us, by us, at a summit for us, by us. The other one was a little bit more mixed company, and that was fine. But I'm really, really excited to be doing this summit. I think it's going to be amazing. Thank you so much for asking that, Marissa. I appreciate that. It is, I really appreciate that a lot. Okay, guys, can I ask for advice? I feel really good now that I have my schedule for fun, but low key, sometimes it comes off as rude when I don't have space, when I don't have space to be spontaneous with friends. How do I phrase? Girl, such a good question that you are already booked to do nothing. And here's the thing that uh, my friend group and we had a conversation about it first. So maybe that's something that you might want to try. I'm going to share a couple things that I do, and then I'm going to read the chat because I'm sure they're going to have some ideas too. But yeah, my friend group and I had a conversation about it, specifically my friend group in Denver. And I've had conversations with my friends here as well. Um, where I say, I recognize that it's really easy for me to work harder and harder, and I'm trying to intentionally do that. And part of me doing that is setting time aside time for me in ways that I need, which means that there are times that I can be spontaneous and times that I can't. And actually, my friends know I am not spontaneous. When the dating profile says spontaneous, I skip that person because a lot of times when people say spontaneous, they mean I want to interrupt whatever you're doing and you come do something with me. And I'm not about that life. That's not spontaneous. That's just rude, okay? Now, spontaneous meaning we decide to get together, but we don't really have plans. We're just gonna kind of go with the flow and see how it feels. I totally got that. But we planned that for this time, my energy, my mental space, my presence is with you. Within that time, we can be spontaneous as you want. But if I'm doing something else and you're like, oh, let's drop everything and go do XYZ, I'm gonna say, that sounds like a lot of fun. And I'm sorry I can't do that today. Um, and that's gonna be the end of that. Because not only that, I mean, and here's a chance. I still think that friends should ask, because there might be a chance that I can stop. But also, I think it's a good conversation to have with each other to say, this is what I'm trying to do for myself. And sometimes that means that I'll have to say no when you really hope I say yes, but I still want you to ask. It doesn't mean that I won't ever want to hang out. It doesn't mean that I don't want to have your company. It just means I really needed to prioritize me in this moment. And so I have to say no to you in order to say yes to me. And I think that any friend, it might be a little hard to hear, it might sting a little bit, but the more that they take it and process it, the more that they honor it for themselves and you're sharing your light and encouraging them as well, that they'll start to receive that. So let me know if that's helpful. Let's see what else is in the chat. It says, of course, I've scheduled this time to myself to relax and rejuvenate so that I can show up fully for people, for the people I love, like you guys. Yes. Yes. I think the first time the conversation feels a little bit weird because you're like, "Oh my gosh, I've never I've never had to say no to my friend like this," especially because I'm not saying no because I have something else planned. I'm saying no because I simply want to say no. But here's the thing. We always talk about no is a full sentence. Well, this is what it looks like for no to be a full sentence. It's to say no. They say, "Can you do something?" And I say, "No." And but that's a lot to process. It's not that simple because then we feel bad and guilty and all the things. But this is helping you take the shame and the guilt off by inviting them into this next season of you, this evolution of you, you know? So yeah. Um, Yvonne says, I've already planned to do nothing. Sounds good to me, friends. Friends, yes, true friends, I agree, will understand. And even if it's like, there's been times where someone has said no and I've been sad, but I still will understand, you know? It's okay. I understand. And sometimes they're saying yes to things and I want you to be like, and I want to tell you, no, you ain't allowed to go do that. Go sit down. Go sit down. Okay. So, and the other thing too, maybe I like to do like a code word. When I'm in like that frantic mode, it's like pineapple. It lives in a pineapple under the sea. Made me think of SpongeBob. But maybe you have a code word with your friends that's like, I'm in that moment where I just need to be. And here's my code word to let you know that without having to go through all the motions to tell you all the things. I could just say this word and you know this is where I'm at right now. Kina says tea time, like a Japanese tea ceremony, then meditate while sipping and daydreaming. Come on, girl. That sounds good. I love this. It is the most supportive audience. We are so excited to watch. Oh, yay! It is the most excited. I agree. I think I'm so excited to be welcomed into this audience. I went to like I said, I spoke at another summit earlier this year. It was not live, so I didn't get to experience the live vibes. It was pre-recorded. Um, and let me tell you, it was the first time I'd ever did a summit. I had 70 leads after like 70 people get my worksheets afterwards, and it surprised the living crap out of me. But I have to say, like, I recognize that that summit wasn't the greatest place for me just because it wasn't for us. It wasn't for Black women. Um And even though I think that my content does serve everybody, I really try to make it for us. So I'm really excited to be in a community that can receive and hear what I have to say for us, rather than trying to broaden it for other people. So thank you for saying that. I'm looking forward to it a lot. Okay. So then back to having a method to say no thank you. Not having a method is overwhelming. I agree. I am glad you share that because I can relate. I need the container for the thoughts to feel organized. Yes. I need a container. I need a method to the madness. Even if I try the method to the madness and it doesn't work, then I can learn from the what didn't work and uh adjust the method to the madness. But I'm not so I can be adaptable and flexible and go with the flow, but I do better with structure. I feel more like I've accomplished something when I understand the structure and the outcome I'm trying to accomplish. Um, and if the outcome is to accomplish absolutely nothing, I can do that too. That's great. That's easy. But I need to know like what am I trying to accomplish and how am I going to get there? So, okay, good. I'm glad that feels good. Thanks, guys. Maybe I just need to practice sitting in the awkwardness of I am booked. Yeah. And here's the thing, you don't even have to tell them why. Because if you think you have to, this is good. This is important. You don't have to justify saying no. I'm gonna say that one more time. You do not. You do not have to justify saying no, thank you. You just get to say no, thank you. That's it. And I think as we get used to that and that feels less awkward, it will make it easier for you to say no, thank you. Um, I've been having to practice no thank you a lot. Like last night, this guy was flirting and he offered me chocolate. And I don't do dairy. And I was like, I know what you're trying to do, and I'm not going to take it out of pity because I don't want your chocolate. Find something else that's not chocolate. And it was a little awkward. And oh well, no thank you. Not the exact same example, but an example nevertheless. So yes. Um, Unless it's a spontaneous trip, then I'm with it. Hey, I do love a spontaneous trip, but it also I might already have a trip planned. So if the trip is overlapping if a spontaneous trip is overlapping a trip, then I might not be able to do that either. I'm still gonna have to say no thank you. Let me tell you, I've had to say no thank you to all measure of things. Okay, happy dentist appointment, Marissa. Thanks for stopping in. Yes. Enjoy the dentist as much as you possibly can. Yes, praying for gentle and thorough. I love it. I love it. Okay, so um the code word will work. Okay, yes. The code word might be a good thing because after you have this conversation with your friends and then you bust and it's in this phase of you guys trying to figure out and get used to it for all of you. The code word of being like, oh, I'm using the code word. It's like it jars people into, oh yeah, we talked about this. Like that's where this is coming from. And it helps to it helps to get everybody on the same page pretty easily. Yes. Okay. Before I go any further, I'm gonna read one more comment and then I'm gonna say, you guys don't forget to like and comment because that will help YouTube know that this is a great live to put in front of other people, to invite other people here. I always forget to ask you guys to do that. So if you could do me that favor and take a second to like this video, I'd definitely appreciate it. Okay, yes, the code word. Yes, well said. Okay, good. I'm glad that feels good. All right, you guys, so let's go ahead and jump into scheduling our to setting up our schedule for the week. If you have any comments, I will feel free to drop them in. I will talk through them once we finish our scheduling. And as always, I'm going to put music in the background. You're going to see me creating my schedule on the screen. But let's go ahead and get our schedule set up. Remember, this is keeping us out of decision fatigue. It's helping us automate our hobbies. It's helping us automate rest and fun so that we can prioritize our freedom and living our freedom and having good boundaries for ourselves. Okay. All right. Jumping into it. Where is the music? Oop, that wasn't what I was looking for. Close that. Where'd it go? All right. Oh, and if I need to give you your sticker, you still got time. Just let me know. Okay. Okay. I don't think I want to spend. No, we're not doing that today. I want two of these. Ooh, undo. That wasn't what I meant to do. Duplicate. Okay. So I'm gonna do that on Sunday. And then I want to put this on the next one. Okay. I got that scheduled. I already created new content. Okay. I forgot to check that off. I just need to schedule it. let's say I really don't want to add too many. Let's break this up. Let's do this separate. Mm, to do this on Tuesday. Oops. I think it'll take me too long. Somewhere. Okay. Do that on Thursday. One of these. Okay, this does not go together. I'm gonna do that on Monday. And then what's this left here? We'll check Thrive card. That's what they say. Okay. And the rest of these. So I already did the not accepted. This is done. Okay. These things are too much. They're scheduled. Yeah, prioritizing that this week. I do have YouTube video editing. Okay. Is that the only two? On Thursday. There's one other. No, I already did that one. Okay, so then I need to get to back to recording. Okay. Next two video. Um, yes. Okay, so this going up to that. Okay. Put those blocks up there. Excuse me. Tuesday. Okay, this is actually going to change. This is check. Mm, okay. Oh, that is dog box. Okay. Let's do it this way. Mm, okay. Actually, might be later than that, but okay. Try that first and see how that feels. Hours for this. Ooh, it's not gonna work. This is not gonna work. Let's do let's do that. All right, busy week. Okay. Mm, yeah, this is gonna be a later day. I didn't put the wax in yet. Might be able to do this. I need to create the outline for that. Wednesday. Wednesday is a very busy day. Okay. Try to take them on a longer walk that day, that time. Because during the day, it's going to be This is okay. That won't take too long. It'll actually be shorter. Duplicate. Today's gonna be really busy. This might not happen. These might not happen either. Thursday. Can we just move something to Thursday? I do need the 2 hours. I can do this pretty quick. Go the other way around. Do that. I still gotta put dog walks in there. Oop, moved the wrong one. Okay. Okay. And then the other corner. It's gonna be like this. Ooh. I can't believe it's next week already. Did we get the morning? Oops, I moved that by accident. Okay, we're almost out of time. It's probably gonna take me a little bit longer based on what I saw yesterday. Okay. Okay. Alright, well, I actually got everything scheduled. Wednesday is the only day I'm a little worried about. My brother's birthday is next week. Okay. Yeah, this is not happening that day. I don't know how I'm gonna do that though. So I have it there, but I think this is one, this might not be a thing. I might not go to Matt Knows next week either. Let's try to go on Tuesday. Maybe. All right, you guys. I'm just doing the final check. As you can see, my week is a little different than normal because I'm adding in the dog walking times as best as I can. Well, when I think that I'll do them throughout the week, which just changed my flow a little bit, but that's cool. It's not a big deal. I'll probably walk them early. I would rather walk them at this time, but all right. So yeah, I was just doing a last little check to make sure I had everything scheduled all the way up until next Friday. And so that's the last final check that you're doing right now, making sure that you have rest and fun scheduled in. A lot of my fun or a lot of my rest next week is going to be dog walking, and that's okay. It's not like that every week, but that's what it's going to be like next week, and that is okay. It's going to be a good week. I'm going to get 10,000 steps every day without any issues, and I still have my treadmill desk here with me, so I have plenty of opportunities to walk and work and dog walk. So I'm gonna get all the steps in next week. So yes. All right, you guys. We did it. We scheduled our rest and fun for next week. And now we're into winding down for the weekend. So this is where we start looking at our calendar and we say, oh, no, not our calendar. This is when we start looking at the day and we start saying, okay, how can I wind down? And we have three main wind down steps that we do every week. And if you guys have found that there's some better or additional wind down steps that we should do, please let me know. But wind down step number one, we're going to look at how many windows can we close in our close on our computer and on our phone. I definitely have some windows on my iPad I need to close. Let me see. Let me see. Okay. So I closed one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. I closed nine tabs on my iPad. I'm using my phone as my webcam right now, so I can't do that part while I'm on the phone, but I will do that one more after. And then let me see. Yes, thank you. It's one of my younger brothers. I appreciate that. Latif. I have to call him. Um, then for my computer, I definitely have one window that has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 tabs in it. That whole thing is getting closed. Shut down. I can't wait to shut that down. This tab is going to get closed today, so that's two. Um, this one's still going to stay open. This one's going to stay open too. You guys, oh yes, and then I'm going to close this. So I have another five tabs on my computer that I can close as well. Also, you guys, if you could be praying and sending well wishes, I am applying for a grant to do some government funded program for vision casting here in Charlotte. So I'm going to be working on that application. Send all the vibes for that. Praying that I can get that early next year. That would be awesome. So yes. Okay. So I'm closing down 5 windows on my laptop and I closed down 14 windows on my iPad. How many windows are you closing down today so that you don't have extra things running in the background in my mind? You know how when you click on that tab and now Google will say frees up space? That's what we're trying to do. We're closing things down and we're freeing up space, okay, in the back of our mind as well. Thanks, you guys. I appreciate that. I receive it. I'll probably bawl my little eyes out when I'm gonna say when I get it, not if I get it. When I get it, I'm gonna bawl my eyes out. Okay. Yes, I appreciate that. Okay. All right. So now that we've closed some windows, what is the fun thing? What is your Friday event, your restful event going to be? Um, Oops, that's the accident. See, those stupid things. That's supposed to be a ups. And it still didn't do the other reactions. Whatever. I don't know how to make the reactions work. But yes, I was asking you, what's the fun Friday thing that you're gonna do? So today is Afro Beats night and at Love and Action Cafe. My favorite vegan spot, and she's making groundnut stew. Oh, let me tell you, groundnut stew is my favorite. I'm going over there to get me a plate of groundnut stew. Okay. All right. So that's my activity for my night and my fun meal for the night all in one. So that's what I'm doing. Let me know, what are you doing to wind down for the weekend starting this afternoon, today, okay? Oh wait, I love this. I had 78 tabs open. Now I'm down to 48. That's 30 tabs. You closed 30 tabs, my girl. Come on. That's so good. And then going out for a little bit of happy hour. I love it. What's the drink of choice, Kina? What we sipping on? I'm gonna sip on some coconut water and some watermelon juice because I am dehydrated right now. I can feel every bit of it of being parched. So that's what I'm gonna get me some today. So while you guys are letting me know how you're going to wind down for the weekend, I want to first and foremost tell you thank you for joining me live today. And as always, I want to extend the invitation for you guys to work with me. I do amazing sessions, some of which you guys have already gotten the chance to partake in, where if you're doing a one-off session, we have like a pre-talk where we figure out exactly what it is you're trying to accomplish in that session and we work on that one thing. That could be around redefining your identity, that could be around creating a long-term vision, it could be around creating your exit plan, like changing your behaviors to create that new lifestyle. It could be around pivoting and figuring out your next steps in your plan because something didn't go right. It could be around um, making a setup for your business that helps you do it in a way that doesn't sacrifice your lifestyle freedom, that doesn't get you on this cycle of working harder. It could be about all of those things. That's if we decide to do just a 90-minute intensive session. But if you join my program for more, we talk about all of those things, including time management. We talk about budgeting your money, budgeting your energy, budgeting your time. Because budgeting is not a bad word. It's how we say yes to things that are most important to us rather than frivolously spending our finite resources on things that are not actually important to us. So, as I told you guys before, I finally finished the work with me page. So it has a list of all the different ways that you could work with me. You can check out all the details there. If you're looking for something else, go ahead and send me a DM, or better yet, just get on an exit plan call with me. It's completely free. So the work with me page is at workwithme.yourdreamstrategist.com. If you want to have a phone call where we could talk about your needs and I can make some suggestions about what's going to best work for you. I'm always about hearing what you need. This is not about just pushing you to get into my program. I want to know what you need and get you that. So, we can get on a call to talk about that. And that's at apply.yourdreamstrategist.com. We'll get on the exit plan call and we'll talk about what you need and we'll make some suggestions and have some conversation about it. And then if you're looking to get inside of my program, I am that's available as well. So you can get all of the information for all of those things on the Work With Me page at workwithme.yourdreamstrategist.com. And then in between time, you can head out with Keena and get a lychee margarita. Come on, girl. I know you told me you like lychee. That's a lot of fun. I love it. I love that so much. Um, Yvonne said, I'm going to try to prepare myself for some kind of out of the house weekend event. I need 24 hours prep time. I love that, Yvonne. You said I got to get my mind right before I go step out of here. I completely get that. Yes. Let us know what you do. I love you guys. Before Marissa left, I forgot to say Marissa posted her Play-Doh. I don't know if you remember, if you got a chance to attend last week. Marissa shared that she bought Play-Doh and she posted a picture and it made me so excited to see and she tagged me in it. So whatever rest and fun things that you guys are doing over the week, during the weekend, any of the times, let me know. And you could always post a picture and say, my sticker, hashtag sticker, STIKA. Marissa, that's gonna be the thing now, sticker. So yes, and I'll make sure I post my pictures. You know what I've realized? And so here's the thing. If you don't want to post a picture, that's okay. Here, let me explain that. I've recognized that in the midst of me stepping into rest and fun, one of the things that allows me to really enjoy it is to be present in it and to not always take pictures or not feel like I have to record it. So there are some I've been doing rest and fun and I've not been taking pictures of it and I've kind of not wanted to just because it's been nice to not record it. But if you do have a second and you do record it and you want to share it, I would love for you to tag me in it and tag me at Rashida Your Dream Strategist, or actually on it's just Your Dream Strategist. So at Your Dream Strategist and then hashtag sticker and I will get on there and be all about the vibes. Okay. I love it. And I will make sure I start doing that too. And I'll do that right here on YouTube. Okay. Marissa said, speaking that into existence for you so you can bless your community with achieving their dreams. Thank you. I received that so much. This program from the Arts and Science Council is really about using creative outlets and using it to empower the community and to empower historical um, recollection. And I think vision planning and vision casting uh, are a really important tools to that and should be very creative part of it. So I'm excited to bring that to our community. Goodness, and I know that's right. I got to get my mind right before I go step out here. Hey, Mimi, so glad that you could stop by. Had to stop by and greet you, lovely ladies, when I saw that you are live. Yay! So glad that you got a chance to stop in. Yay, thank you for coming to this space. I'm really glad that I got to create it, but I'm even more happy that you guys come and partake and enjoy it. So thank you for coming, Yvonne. I love it. Yes. I so relate to that. I don't like having to pull myself out of a moment to capture it. Yeah. Like sometimes that's cool, but sometimes I'm like, this is just so beautiful as it is. Can I take a mental picture? Snap. But I can't post a mental picture on YouTube, so I got to get a little bit of both. I don't, and my goal is that I have enough rest and fun activities that most of them I get to just be present in, and then occasionally I get a picture or a video or something there. So a little bit of both. So all of those things. So as always, you guys, I am always so grateful that you take the time to come and join me for this co-planning session. I'm always here for you. I love connecting with you. If you want to connect with me more, please don't hesitate to send me a message, a DM on Instagram. That link is in the description of this video. and have a great and wonderful weekend. I will see you right here next Friday. I don't know why this won't stay. Gosh, the sleepies just hit me. I need to go eat. This.